Avengers 1 and 2 are both trash movies. The Age of Ultron was just jumbled together, and they talk about other people's stuff. I'm like, dude, they're just throwing stuff at the wall. In Age of Ultron, they're like, well, we got to talk about everybody right now. It was a long episode. So whenever people talk about like, oh, how great, I'm like, no, Infinity War is your only great Avengers movie. That's it, because Endgame got too many plot holes to be great.
I'm about to say.
Too many plot holes, man. I mean, like, there's so many plot holes in Endgame, man. Don't make no goddamn sense. But for some, they get a free pass because Tony Stark in it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, me no harm. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm like, there's so many doggone plot holes. Like the whole time thing, plot hole, messes with me because like the fact Steve went back in time and then for some reason stayed in their same timeline defies the whole logic of their timeline.
See, if they were to like really address that particular plot hole, that would have pretty much undone the whole movie.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so they're talking about, well, you have to go back in time and you have to put the stones back in the place of everything. I don't know how in the world he gonna do that. Because how does he have the coordinates for each one? How in the world does he replace a soul stone?
Look, man, the super soldier serum gave him super intelligence, man. Like they just didn't clarify that part. So he was apparently so. I mean, like, well, you know what, what? Because since we on here, and we haven't even gotten into the regular episode yet, so this is just like off the record stuff. So, but on the real, think about this. Okay, we open up the movie. The world is saved by a rat. I have to make sure that people understand that. In the Avengers timeline, the rat is the savior of the universe. So with Doctor Strange. You're so stupid.
So I mean, I'm just making it plain because I had to make it plain with Sean about Wanda and how her trauma, what her trauma looked like to her, especially after watching WandaVision. But I just have to make it plain. So let's go back to Avengers Infinity War, okay? Mm-hmm. We have Thanos wins, which is the way they should have just ended it. They should have just let Thanos win, and we should deal with the consequences. I think that would have been a wonderful storyline. It would have made more sense for the Fantastic Four to be the first family because people would have lost faith in the Avengers in the 5 years. It would have been great. We ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that right now. So let's go. So in Avengers, Thanos wins. You know what I'm saying? So when we get to the end of Infinity War, we lost Wanda, we lost T'Challa, God rest his soul. Oh, he is missed, Bo. Facts. I mean, you can feel the weight of him not being there no more. So we have all these characters that like ended up missing. So we go to in Endgame. Endgame opens, with them slicing off the head of Thanos. Absolutely worthless moment. It's a worthless moment. I was like, let the man live. I mean, it would have been dope if they couldn't have found him. They just found like recording that sucker. Like, just to burn it, burning the fact that he won, like he won, yo. And they had to find other means to restore people back. That means that Marvel would have had to turn to magic, which they don't want to do because they don't want to upset the people in China. And yeah, I said that. So then we have this situation now in Endgame where they lopped up the head of Thanos, and then all of a sudden we got 5 years later that pop up real slow. And we see Captain America in an AA meeting or something like that, like an emotional support meeting. Right? So now I ain't got no problem with that because I understand. You can watch all these people die. Like on the real. You watch billions of people across the entire galaxy. Literally just like that gone, right? So then we get to this abandoned car lot. And there's this lowly rat that walks over the doggone switch and let Scott Lang out, right? Yeah. Now here's my problem. So did when Doctor Strange said that there was 6 million different variations, was that rat in there?
He never said it.
I mean, did he ever tell anybody that all our fates hinge on a rat opening up a portal for Scott Lang to come back from the quantum zone? Because Scott Lang was integral, because they need the pin particle to actually figure out how to go back in time. Remember? So without Scott Lang, they wouldn't be able to do it. right? So that means a rat is the savior of the universe.